On today's episode, we're talking about uh, what you should focus on when you're an entrepreneur and maybe times are tough. Do you focus on um, cutting marketing spend? Do you focus on, you know, cutting parking? Do you focus on, I don't know, all the different things you focus on when you're running a business? Or do you focus on the big picture, the vision? You can make an impact. And thank you for everyone sharing and posting. The last couple episodes have gotten a phenomenal response. Hit me up on LinkedIn. That's where I think this is the best place to continue the discussion. I'd like to do it in a public forum because I think it's helpful for everyone. So yes, you can DM me and we can talk about things, but it's so much nicer when everyone can kind of share in it. Because once you realize we all are struggling and we all are struggling with different things, it breaks down the wall that everyone's doing well, and that's not the case. So let's really dive in publicly and share our challenges. I'm talking a lot recently about the coronavirus and how that's affecting our business. I'm actually launching a video about it, so stay tuned for that. And keep posting, keep sharing. We're picking winners every week. We're DMing all the winners. Menlo Club subscriptions and New Republic shoes. Thank you very much. I think you'll enjoy this episode. So today we're talking about an old saying, something people have been saying for centuries. Penny wise, pound foolish. And what that really is referring to, that when you think about money and you're spending your energy thinking about money, you focus on the small little things that impact your daily life, as opposed to thinking of the large sums of money that is actually causing you the problems you're in and gets you distracted from what the real problem is. And often, when we're in a business, whether we work for one, we operate our own, we end up, when times get tough, we focus on details that we think are going to make an impact on the business. And they will. I think uh, making the necessary adjustments in your business, so that could be cost cutting, that could be walking away from different business strategies, is a very common thing to do, especially when your business is struggling. It's probably smarter to do it when you're not struggling, so you don't have to put a gun to your head to make decisions. But you should always comb through your business, see things that are making an impact on your business in a way that clearly have no upside. So a lot of times in these situations, people focus on, uh, office perks. People focus on shipping. People focus on a lot of things that at the end of the year, like, holy shit. Like in today's day and age, if you operate a Shopify site, for example, you're just signed up for like 14 apps and subscriptions. You're probably not using a lot of them. Software services. People are signed up for Slack and Asana and all these different things. And then you look at the end of the year, like, holy shit, I'm spending like $10,000 a year on apps I don't use. So I'm not saying you shouldn't be aware and you should spend time and energy on correcting those things. I often think there are people on your team that can help you focus your energy there and let them kind of bring those things up, and then you as the manager or you as the entrepreneur can make the call on whether cutting that is the right thing to do. What I really want to talk about today is the bigger picture, because I'll give you an example. In my own business, 3 years ago, we hit a brick wall. We were growing over 100% for 4 straight years, which is insane. We ended up with a bloated staff, uh, tons of expenses we didn't need, over inventoried. And we've been in this correction mode in our business for the last couple years because we really wanted to stay lean in for the future. So when that really difficult time comes in the economy, say a recession, we aren't bloated. We're able to be quick, be nimble, and still operate our business. The interesting thing is I actually didn't spend an ounce of my personal time on the cost cutting portion of the business. Because to me, that's a commodity. Anyone can do that. Hey, we have too many people here, too many people there. Great. Cut it. Move on. We need to cut back on marketing shoots. We need to cut back on marketing spend, whatever it is. I was like wasting my time as the visionary CEO of the company. I need to go figure out how to generate more business. And that's really comes from a business development standpoint that I think sometimes we get lost when we're operating a business is yes, you should focus on your business and operate and be extremely efficient, but what are you doing to help grow? What are you doing to help create new revenue sources? What are you doing to help create new opportunities for your business? That's what someone like me is extremely good at. So when we hit this point a few years ago, when we were like, holy shit, we're bloated, I went to my partners and I was like, let's discuss the cuts. You guys suggest them. Let me focus on what I'm good at. Let me go find us the next big thing. And that's what I've been focusing on the last couple of years. Yes, I'm in the trenches of my business, but like it's the reason why I love that saying is that like I'm not going to sit there and like spend my energy on nickel and diming the little parts of my business when I can go create a massive opportunity which will dwarf whatever effort I spend here. I do think they are important and I do think they need to be addressed, but entrepreneurs who have vision need to focus on guiding that vision. I spent time meeting people. I mean, if you listen to this podcast, you know, I meet everyone. I meet 18-year-old kids with ideas. I meet billionaires who run some of the most successful businesses in my industry or any industry. And it makes me think. I meet people because I need ideas. I need to find new opportunities. I need to find my next kind of golden child. And I took the last 3 years to really do that. You know, I did meetups, I did my run clubs, and I do my podcasts, I do group chat, and I have found the future of our business from doing all those things. I've found new brands that we've created. I have found new uh, opportunities that we have now kind of engulfed ourselves with. I've found new revenue sources that we never thought of that are thriving in our environment. So it's allowed me to figure out the future of this company. You know, when you've been doing this as long as I have, 18 years, sometimes the original business you started out with gets stale. So in our case, if you think about our history, traditional wholesale streetwear brand with 5'4" morphed into a men's contemporary, morphed into a subscription, launched Young and Reckless. You know, all these things happened for a reason. And now today, we're developing a platform. That's the business that I found myself in that I'm like excited about and think that's really our future. And there are incredible people that I trust that can focus on the minutia of running a business while I got to go figure out the next grand slam because that's the way I can make an impact in my business. And you as the entrepreneur should focus on hitting home runs and grand slams. Singles and doubles are for your team. You need to go hit home runs. And home runs can change your business. Home runs can change your life. And only founder driven businesses are able to do that. That's why founder driven companies take on get people excited. You know, when Steve Jobs is running Apple or Jeff Bezos still at the helm at Amazon, you can take massive risk, place massive bets, and change your entire universe. Take a company like Amazon. The amount of things they are constantly trying to innovate, that would never happen if Jeff Bezos wasn't the CEO. It's a founder-driven company. He is the person driving the vision for the future of their business and creating these new opportunities. Yes, he has incredible lieutenants, incredible generals, but at the end of the day, he's the one that's pushing the company forward. So penny wise, pound foolish. There are people that can count the pennies for you. You need to focus on the future of your business.